filled, so I couldn't change my reservation. But now they're still available.
Right. Right.
I have to go on.
Yeah.
They used to have,
Next week.
do they still have that? Because my grandson, she's like,
Toy store.
Can we make her?
I'll be around. I'm not really so I can come and flag me down.
we haven't looked around yet. It's just not. There's so much. Right.
I'm gonna splurge. Can I try going customer? I'll celebrate that.
Say no to that.
She's not gonna say no to that. Listen, Mom has been without daddy for some weeks and celebrating.
There you go.
Hi guys, how are you?
How are you?
You're good? Okay. What kind of soda would you like? I have a Diet Coke. Is that okay? You got it. And you, sir?
Can you look up that score?
Thank you.
Especially like,
You need to look
You're good? You're good too? Are we back here? You're good? Cream soda?
I like it. Central Valley 1. So we play that. 28-7. They play against Highway. Central Valley. Oh, yeah. Central Valley, Central Valley.
So you're looking at the flag.
I'll be here all day. No worries.
Now you go look at the flag.
Central Valley, Highway.
Yeah,
So,
right.
yeah, you get to get along. Out to the line. West Allegheny and Delivery. We weren't at it. Is that where you're saying?
No, I told him to sit there and say, West Allegheny, Road, Hills, West Allegheny.
I didn't know.
Latrobe Beach, West Allegheny, 39 of 7.
So Greater Latrobe plays Alabama on Friday. And then that winner plays our winner.
Thomas is coming back.
Because the quick, yeah, but you get past the quick.
We can't get, if we want to get on the 17th. Because we have our black horses.
yeah. He's originally born.
How do you want to say
That was one of them.
I love being a head coach and all the sassy.
Yeah, right. That's fucking like that.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Strasburg Railroad. Before we begin our journey back in time today, there are a few things I'd like to go over with you. Number one, please keep everything inside the train at all times. If you need to open your window for any reason, please ensure that it is securely fastened with the brass fastener. We ask that you please do not walk in between train cars while the train is in motion or stand on the end platforms. This is for your safety. Most cars on our train today are equipped with restrooms, but if you are in one that is not, please flag down a member of the train crew and we will be more than happy to escort you. We ask that you please throw all trash in the trash cans located in each car, and please do not throw them out the train onto our beautiful Lancaster County farmland. Finally, there is no smoking on board our train. Engine number 90 will do all the smoking we need. This is train number 110, the Susquehanna, bound for Paradise. If you are not heading to Paradise, then you are on the wrong train. All aboard.
A car went by.
I wonder if they do enclosed ones out.
You'll still take some, but I mean it, Tyler, it charges a lot of money. Me, Mom, and Kennedy
Buggy
has to
ride?
go,
Red
because
Caboose
I
has
need
them.
more.
I don't know if they're running.
She has to go for me.
It's at the light up here, at the left, and Red Caboose is right there.
Oh, yeah, I know it's close by.
Yeah.
She's my mother. And I listen to her. Listen to her. What I need is university because I have up until March 28th to cancel anybody on my train to go to
Why did you cancel? Why did you cancel that?
Well, you still have to go. You have bad behavior. She has.
I have. Wait, so wait. Wait, so how many days are there to get out? So he
Leave on a Tuesday.
A bit of oil, please.
Wave goodbye to you. She's off and rolling. I don't know. He's waving to everybody.
We have to like, we're gonna fly.
you have it on your phone, just make sure that's up for me. Thank you very much. How y'all doing today?
Good, how are you?
Fantastic. Welcome aboard. How y'all doing? Good. All right. There you go. You're all set. Welcome aboard. How y'all doing today?
Good morning, folks. Today you are traveling on one of the oldest railroad rights-of-way in the entire world. It was given to the Strasburg Railroad by an act of the Pennsylvania State Legislature on June 9, 1832, in response to the Philadelphia and Columbia Railway bypassing the borough of Strasburg. Between 1832 and 1958, the Strasburg Railroad hauled passengers and freight between Strasburg and Paradise. At this point in time, the railroad was facing a downturn in traffic and was looking at a potential abandonment. It was purchased by a group of railroad enthusiasts who restored the line to what we know today as the Strasburg Railroad, hauling tourists through beautiful Lancaster County farmland, as well as freight and mechanical contract work.
Cows laying down over there.
In the video.
Yep, there's always caboose in with this.
On his iPad.
Off to the running left-hand side of the train in the direction of travel is the Red Caboose Motel and Casey Jones Restaurant. This is one of the few places in the United States where you can actually spend the night in an authentic railroad caboose.
Right back here, stay.
Apple juice? You want a ginger ale? Hey, you want a cream soda?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Diet Coke and ginger ale?
See, right there, they have they are out. They were out before when we came.
We're trying to find one that's enclosed. You see the enclosed
Those
ones?
ones, yeah. Oh, I forgot you had to take your lesson down.
Here on the Strasburg Railroad, we are blessed to have one of the largest fleets of antique wooden passenger cars in the United States. The oldest car on our train today is number 62, which is closest to the engine, built in 1897. The youngest car on this train today was number 105, built in 1912.
Oh, okay.
Many of the cars that came here came in a derelict state, and our talented mechanical forces rebuilt and restored them to the former splendor as if they just rolled out of the Pullman factory well over 100 years ago. Off to the running left-hand side of the train, you will see several low buildings with a gray roof. These belong to Esmond Shea Turkey Farm, the oldest commercially operated turkey farm in the United States, as verified by none other than Poultry World magazine.
I like my dad.
One of the many questions that we get here on the Strasburg Railroad is, how fast are we traveling? Well, the oldest timetable that we have appeared in the Strasburg newspaper in 1852. Today in 2023, we follow that same basic schedule. So if you'd like to know how fast your great-great-grandparents traveled, this is it, somewhere under 60 miles an hour. In actuality, we will travel anywhere from 15 to 30 miles an hour on our trip to and from Paris.
She got the crossing. I didn't see it. You're facing that way. No, I'm saying you should have seen it coming before me. Oh, wait, the back. Hi, we're stable.
Off to the running right and left-hand side of the train, you will see Cherry Crest Adventure Farm, a staple tourist attraction here in Lancaster County. Cherry Crest offers many family fun, farm-related activities, and I highly recommend paying them a visit on your next trip to Lancaster County.
I wonder if they took the train.
It is, so if you go down on you want to take a left, it goes down
Here's a corn maze. No, he's watching the people's maze. Or she. It's a corn maze. That's a big corn maze.
Oh, look at the jump. Oh my God.
It is. It's big.
Oh, look at how big that place is.
This place is huge.
This place is huge.
Not the races.
I don't want to.
This place is huge.
This is huge. Come on, move over. Okay.
Let me know if you change your mind on it. 318. No.
What's that?
That's your credit. 318.
It was 350. I'm just kidding.
Ready to change?
Place back there is huge.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, the crosswalk. Yeah.
Both sides of the road. Why are we stopping?
They were like,
Maybe because we don't have the right of way?
That's not.
listen for the ghost out there, so listen carefully.
might be up ahead. He's talking way up there, you know, he's way ahead of us. A little rough start. Sun's coming out. The sun's trying to come out.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's a good one. Yeah, that one. I have to zoom in on that. Oh, that's an awesome Christmas card. Couldn't have made a nice Christmas card. Say up to it. We gotta get your computer. So you can get all your pictures on it.
All right. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Hi folks, apologize for that. We experienced a few technical issues with our microphone system. A few minutes ago we stopped and you heard our locomotive blow several whistles. You might have heard a response echoing back to us. Legend has it a little engine was stranded out there back in the day when the railroad owning it closed. They ripped up the rails so fast that they left that engine out there, and sometimes when we pass that crossing, that little engine will respond to our train as it goes. We're passing through what is commonly known as the Pennsylvania Dutch Country, the home of the Plain people, the Dunkarts, the Mennonites, and the Amish. More than 75,000 of these folk live here in Lancaster County. They live a peaceful and prosperous life of hard work and deep religious devotion. They do not have many of the modern conveniences that we are used to. There is no electricity, which means that there's no radio, television, electric appliances, electric lights. We also have no automobiles. Travel around here on horse and buggy. You might have seen them on your way here to Strasburg today. We are very blessed to have them as our neighbors.
Sure. Hello, Thomas. How's everyone doing back here? Did you change your mind for anything? No, you're still good? Do what? How much? This is $13.78. Bring us some change.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to paradise. I know it doesn't look like much, but let's face it, this is as close as some of us might ever get. We are indeed in Paradise Township, Pennsylvania, that is. This is the end of the Strasburg Railroad, and from here, our locomotive will be running around to the other end of the train to pull us back. The two tracks off to the far right-hand side of the train with the concrete ties belong to Amtrak. Trains travel through here in excess of 100 miles per hour on their way to Harrisburg, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, or New York City. This was once the main line of the mighty Pennsylvania Railroad between New York and Chicago. Back in 1883, this was a very busy place, with more than 30 trains calling upon the small station here daily. Prior to that, this was a horse-changing station on the wagon trail.
Yeah, we could drive. It's down the road. But I got tickets. 10 minutes. It wasn't far off.
Well, we're a tree. I never knew. I think people should come here and travel to go just have fun here. It's better than
Wait, how why don't we hear all this wind here? Our ski engine is going to uncouple from the other end. It's going to pass us on the track right here. So if you want to take a picture or a video, you may. It's going to go up around the corner here, back up, and it's going to couple to the
Our
train right
locomotive
here.
pulling our
So
train
then
today
we're gonna
is
be-
engine
we were
number
last,
90.
Now we're going to be first.
90
So,
is both the
I'll
youngest
let you know when
and
we get
largest
closer.
of our fleet of steam locomotives here at the Strasburg Railroad.
Hold on.
It was built in 1924 by the Baldwin Locomotive Works for the Great Western Railroad of Colorado, where it primarily hauled sugar beets. Number 90 had a pretty tough career on the Great Western, having been involved in many train wrecks. It rolled out of the Baldwin shops in 1924 as a light locomotive, and each time it got into a wreck, it was rebuilt into the heavy engine that you see today. There's actually a story of one day the roundhouse in Loveland, Colorado caught fire. Number 90 was used to enter the burning building and pull the other engines of the railroad out into the clear while the building burned around them. Number 90 was purchased by the Strasburg Railroad in 1967 and has operated here ever since. You're going to see number 90 go by our train on the passing track, and be sure to give our engineer and firemen a friendly wave. They have been working very hard to get our heavy 9-car train to and from Paradise today. We want them to feel appreciated, for if they don't, they may just continue right on back to Strasburg, leaving us here. Folks, I don't know about you, but I certainly do not want to walk.
Okay, so you guys can use your cameras. I would say to put it on wide angle lens. Once the train gets here, it's going to be bigger than you think it's going to be. You may stand up, get closer to a window. You may open your windows.
Oh, I'm gonna open my windows.
Out the windows.
Can you just pull from the bottom?
Yes.
Excuse me, I'm gonna take a video of it.
Yep.
Bye.
I will let you know when it's going to be here.
Excuse me. You'll come on the other end. I don't want to drop it. Hold on. I don't want to drop it. That's her. That's her. We love you, 90. We love you, 90. We love you. We love you, 90. Come on.
commuter trains of the 1930s.
Hang on.
Since we are changing direction here, feel free to stand up and flip or slide your seat into the opposite direction so that you can face the direction of travel. Just please be aware that any items you have on the seat top may fall onto the ground and break as you complete this.
Okay, so the train's gonna back up, this engine's gonna back up onto a couple here. So it's gonna jolt twice. When it first comes, it's gonna hit the train. So sometimes it's a little bump, sometimes it's a jolt. So if you have drinks or small children, hold on. And then after it does that, it's going to pull away to couple and it will jolt again. So just beware on that. If you're standing up, and you can move to the front if you guys wanna see anything up here, you may, because we're gonna be stopped. Just keep, your stance.
We'll move to the front.
What?
We'll move to the front.
All right, well, yeah, that's gonna be the front now, that's right. Yep, so if you wanna go up there, kind of cool to see.
Where's number 90?
You want to take pictures or you want to film it?
And if you're up there and look to the right, you'll see the brakeman out there, and he's gonna tell the engineer
If you
how
want to
close
film it,
the
put it on
train is
video.
before it gets.
Go the other way. The other way. There you go. But you got
Where's the number 90 at? I can't see it. That's kind of strange. Wait till you see this. Oh, here it comes. There it comes. Gonna couple up. Here it comes. There it comes. There it comes. We're gonna jolt. Everybody be careful. We're gonna jolt. Hold on to your windows. Ow! Ow! Hold on.
Please join me in welcoming several important guests on board our train today. First, I'd like to welcome the Ron Cutler Group with Educational
see
Travel
it.
Services. They are visiting us today from Pocosin, Newport News, Yorktown, and Hampton, Virginia, as well as Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
That was just for the train moving into the front.
Please also join me in welcoming
Hold on.
TLC Tours
Oh,
today,
or not.
visiting us from Ohio and Western Pennsylvania. Please also join me in welcoming Leighton Saliards as he celebrates his 5th birthday today. Happy birthday.
I'm gonna go to a new seat. Excuse me.
Might have heard a whooshing of air coming from underneath our cars. That is our train crew testing the air brake system to ensure that we have good brakes
Hold on one
our
second.
westward journey back to Strasburg.
One second. That's good.
Yeah, it'd be cool doing that inside that engine. Cool going inside of that. And the engine there.
All aboard for East Strasburg. On our westward journey, feel free to sit back, relax, and enjoy the authentic sights, sounds, and smells of steam railroading.
Front row seats, everybody.
We're just about at the end of our 9-mile journey into the rails of history. The ticket that you purchased at our 1882 East Strasburg station not only got you a ride on the oldest shoreline railroad in America, but it also helped preserve history. As you descend the stairs. By crossing the tracks, of the technical issues with our microphone on board the train today. It's considerably more safe and a lot more fun. Safe travels to your next
Oh, look at the bear!
Okay, thank you guys so much. Have a great day.
What do you want to do next? It's up to you. Check out the church. What do you want to check out?
Eyes are this big when
Do what? You want to check out the what?
The training simplified direct boost.
The one that we were at already?
Yeah.
You want to go back there?
Yeah.